Today I'm testing the new Lake Country HD orbital pads. These pads are designed for the Rupe's high throw polishers and claim to have the best stability and ergonomics of any pad on the market today. The pads are made from foam but feature a unique strong rubber compound backing that will hold up to the largest throw polishing machines available. And just like the Rupe's pads, they have a hole in the center to enable airflow for cooling. So I'm taking my Rupe's pen light to check the defects in the paint of the Pathfinder. This is 2013 Pathfinder with extremely bad swirls, defects, and extremely deep scratches. As you can see from this image, this is not something that's going to be easy to get out. For the cutting work, I'm taking the blue HD orbital pad and I'm attaching it to my Rupe's 21-inch polisher. Now this is the most coarse pad of the HD orbitals, and I'm taking some Shoal S3 Gold compound available from carprous.com. I'm putting a little bit extra than what I would usually put on. And I'm spreading out the compound on the panel. This isn't a smooth panel, this is a panel that has curves and concaves, so we really get to test the pad. So I'm starting off by spreading the compound out, Shoal S3, just to work into the paint, and then I'm going to turn the speed up on the Rupe's 21 to 5. And I'm slowly working in the compound and the pad to get those scratches and defects out of the paint. Now I'm particularly going a lot slower than normal because I want to see how much heat is generated on the panel and how much heat is generated on the pad itself. Now I've done 2 full passes on the paint, so I take the pad off and I check the paint for heat, and it's completely normal. It's a hot day and the pad is ice cold. That's a big plus in my book. So I'm rubbing down the paint here, just get off the debris. I have a little bit of dusting due to the tape and the concaves and curves on the panel. So now let's check our work. So now you can see the before, and on the right we have absolutely no rids, we have no defects like deep scratches. As you can see the before, we have all the scratches. We move over here, there's no scratches at all, they're completely gone, which is amazing. So now we're moving over to the orange pad. So we take off the blue pad, and with you can see how easy it is to remove the pad, but it's extremely well kept onto the backing plate. It's not going to fly off. So we put on the orange pad, and now we're ready to do our next step. So I'm taking some Carpro Reflect finishing polish, and this polish is amazing. Again, you can get it from carprous.com. So I'm putting a little bit extra on the pad from what I would usually put on there, because this pad has never been used before. So I'm going to spread the reflect out on the panel. Again, remember this is not a perfectly flat panel, this is a curved panel. So I'm spreading the polish out, the copper reflect, and then I put it up to speed 5, and then we're working the polish on the orange pad. Now one thing about these HD orbital pads is, as you can see from this clip, is when I go over the curves and the concaves of the panel, you will see that the pad doesn't stop spinning, which is a huge problem for Rupes users. But for some reason, it's some kind of black magic that this pad does not stop spinning. You know, over, as you can see right now, I'm sitting over a big dip in the panel, and it hadn't stopped spinning. So to me, that's pretty amazing. So I'm working in very slowly, again to try and build up heat on the pad and the panel to see what this pad can do. So I'm finishing up now with the 2 passes. I'm letting the Rupes polisher wind down, and the pad is cool to the touch. Also, the paint panel is completely cool, and that's a big plus. I'm wiping down the residue, and then we're getting ready to check our work. Now we take the Rupes pen light and we check our work, the before section, and then we move over to the after, and we have complete perfection. Before, with all the rids and scratches, and after only 2 passes on each pad, we have perfection. All you can see is the flick in the paint, there's no rids, there's no haziness, and the panel is cool to the touch. With no heat buildup and lower percentage of bogging down, we truly believe the Lake & Country HD orbital pads are a game changer for Rupes owners. You can order yours in 2 weeks' time from carperus.com. These should be a staple in any Rupes owner's toolkit.